Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Movie Madness, the show where I take a movie, break it down, give you my thoughts and feelings on what I like about the movie. So as I said before, it's not really a review. If you're familiar with my wee show, it's not really a review, just me talking about a movie that I'm sure you've all probably seen and have all seen many other videos about. Anyway, that's the great thing about me why I actually enjoy doing these videos is because as much as I love movies, I love to chat to people, and I know there's a lot of film buffs like yourselves out there. I've got a few friends that are into movies, probably not the same way I am, but I like to talk to interact with you guys. So please drop me a comment if you like some of my videos. Anyway, today I'm going to be talking about a very strange movie, a very forgotten film to some people, and probably some people haven't even seen it or heard of it. It is, of course, Howard the Duck. 1988, I think, maybe I'm correct, maybe 1987. So Howard the Duck, a very forgotten film, sort of slipped under the radar, it got released on DVD here in 2008, finally, and it's never been released on Blu-ray or anything else. I own the DVD, I've been looking for the Blu-ray. I just re-watched it there maybe 2 weeks ago or something like that. I sort of revisited it after not that long since I bought it. I think since I bought it, probably watched it about 4 times, maybe 5 times. And that's about since 2008. I got it the day it came out. It's a movie that's sort of I didn't see it. Well, I seen it when I was younger, but I couldn't remember it. I couldn't tell you where I seen it. I just remember, glimpses of it and the beginning, the opening credit scene. I vaguely remember that. And it is something that, I mean, if you're a comic book fan, you'll know who Howard the Duck is. This movie was not that. Well, it should have. It didn't really follow the comic book that much that it should have. It's sort of. I mean, it's fun, it's cheese, and it's just that 80s, but it wasn't. It's got that 80s feel to it, but it wasn't the way the movies, the comic book, it didn't really follow the comic book. I know that we saw Howard the Duck. If you're a big comic book fan, you watch a lot of Marvel movies, you've seen Guardians of the Galaxy, you'll see that Howard the Duck is, of course, in that universe, and as the collector had him sort of in his wee sort of booth. So in that, you sort of see that at the very end of Guardians of the Galaxy, there's this little end credit scene where you sort of see Howard the Duck just sitting there. That could lead us on to some point in the future, maybe a Howard the Duck movie, but I've not heard anything about anything yet. It would be interesting to see a proper version of Howard the Duck done, but I've not actually seen anything to verify that, apart from the Guardians of the Galaxy wee cameo thing. The film itself is really, really good. Tim Robertson, I think it's Tim Robertson. Again, obviously, Shawshank Redemption is probably to me one of his greatest. I've not watched a lot of his movies. I liked him in Jacob's Ladder and a few other films that I've seen him in, but obviously, like anybody else, it's got to be Shawshank Redemption for him. Leah Thompson, of course, is in it. We all know her for Back to the Future. Back to the Future movies. I think she did a film called Space Camp. A couple of 80s movies. Dennis the Menace. She's known in that movie. And who else is in that movie? Is it Jeffrey Jones? I've seen him in a lot of movies like Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Beetlejuice, Sleepy Hollow. I can name a few off the top of my head. He's been in a lot of 80s movies. So yeah, the cast in the movie is very sort of limited. It's not a big massive cast. The film's really good in its own weird way. It's entertaining if you're a kid and you enjoy it. If you've watched it when you were a kid and you revisit it, you kind of say to yourself, you know, it's like visiting. Now, as much as I love Super Mario Brothers, for example, it's like revisit when you watched that as a kid, you loved it, but revisit it today, your feelings sort of change for it. But you still enjoy it because you've got sort of fond memories of that movie when you grew up. It's when you're part of your childhood. That's the same thing with me. Howard the Duck was different for me. It was part of my childhood. I do remember seeing it, but it wasn't like a case of what like Willow, for example, where you know I watched Willow. You know, every time I watch, even when I watch Willow today, it's one of these movies, of course, that you know it always reminds me of my childhood. Howard the Duck, I did see, but I didn't watch it that religiously to sort of remember it. It is a good film. I would advise you to watch it. It's not the best of movies. It doesn't follow comic books, but it's still enjoyable, entertaining, funny at parts. Get a hold of it somehow. Try and watch it. If you're into movies, you haven't seen it. You like a lot of 80s sort of fantasy films, nostalgia and stuff like that. Watch Howard the Duck. Try and get a hold of it somehow. You should be able to get it in DVD somehow now. Blu-ray. If you're in UK and Britain looking for it, it's not in Blu-ray yet. And so you know, I think that it's a forgotten film and it should be watched a wee bit more. But yeah, tell us what you think, guys. Please drop a comment below and let me know what you think about Howard the Duck. Is it one of your favourite films? Did you grow up with it? You know, one of the reasons I'm going to talk about what I was talking about Howard the Duck was because George Lucas presented it, and starting from this week for the next 6 weeks, I've decided I'm going to do something different, guys. I'm probably only going to do maybe 2 Movie Madness episodes a week now, due to the fact that my computer's running like very slow, guys, and I can't get as much out there as I can, unfortunately. Maybe until I get myself save up and get myself a MacBook or a Mac or something like that to try and use more episodes out. 2 episodes a week I'm going to do, guys. I'm very sorry if it's inconvenience, but probably hasn't inconvenienced nobody. They're probably just getting on with their own lives. I'm going to start doing talk about Star Wars movie for the next couple of weeks, leading up to, of course, The Force Awakens. I've decided that's what I'm going to do. And I was going to start talking about the original 4 movies to begin with, but I thought since The Force Awakens is sort of getting bigger and bigger, and a lot of ads about it, a lot of trailers, a lot of people talking about it, a lot of Facebook stuff and like that, it was just I may as well talk about of course, the prequels, and I'm going to be talking about that, and I've start from the prequels, episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and leading up to the release of course, Force Awakens. So yeah, starting from tomorrow's or the next Movie Madness episode that I will be doing is, of course, I will be talking about Phantom Menace. As much as that, I don't have a lot to say on these, so it'll probably be pretty short. And let us know in the comments below, guys, what you think. And I hope to see you for my next. I hope to see you guys for what will be the Star Wars next 6 weeks of me talking about Star Wars. I will talk about another film in between those 2. As I say, I will be doing 2 episodes a week now, until I get the computer sort of sorted and stuff like that, and run a wee bit faster and stuff like that, guys. Anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye bye.